Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's James. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Gabriel. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. High completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. And the pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Looking for the wideout. And the ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
He's moving out of the pocket. With the catch, it's Watkins. And tackled there by the defense.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Back to throw again. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Back to pass. It's Collins. Makes a quick catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback, the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Quarterback operating an empty set. He's back to throw again on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. That one sails too far, out of bounds, incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
The Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. This should be the last play of the quarter. Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking to scramble. The sure hands. It's Sampson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back to pass. It's Collins. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Now it's going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking for his big tight end. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And this is off the side of the foot. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Using his legs here. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Quarterback still with the football. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Collins. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Offense getting set. Second down play here. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Caught quickly. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the quarterback dropping back. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quarterback keeps the football. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you. To underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Just able to get it away. Running it back. It's low. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On first down, it's play action. Buying time, moving to his left. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Scanning the field, it's Gabriel. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. It's a quick grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Back to throw. It's Collins. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. First down. Looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Went after, up and good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. Do they try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservative? And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to pass here on second down. Nice grab. It's Holden. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Right down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackled right there. That's where we'll start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Gain makes it second and medium. Dropping back. It's Collins. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Quick completion to the tight end. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Looking to scramble now. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got him. He's sacked.
Just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. An inside give now from the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Grab down the middle. It's Ferguson. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
He'll take a deep shot. And that's incomplete, way off target. Had a man wide open. That's on the quarterback. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Gabriel. And now another deep ball here. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. It's a short completion of the tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Throws it to the right, and he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here comes the handoff. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. No connection there, the pass is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Caught over the middle. It's Hilton.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back grabs it on a screen. Finding some room at the 25. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Back to throw. It's Collins. Trying to extend the play. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain there, showing off the stiff arm. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Game moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Powers through. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the offense will take their first timeout of the half to talk strategy here. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion. The clock.
Field, a long march, moves on. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Gabriel. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 50. The 30.
Well, the defense does exactly what they needed to do here by coming up with the interception with less than 2 minutes to go. They get the ball back to their quarterback, and now they've got a chance to possibly win this game.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Snags the quick throw. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Interesting scenario here, Chris. Down by 3. A field goal obviously ties it here in the last few seconds. But do they take a chance? Do they potentially throw?
The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. It's picked up. It's a live ball here. The defense has it. And the first play of the drive now coming out from the 17-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on